Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wise Guys Entertainment. This is Joe Wyman. Um, Wait, what is that? Oh, that's locals? Yeah, it is. There's a letter L. That's kind of a lame logo for locals. I mean, they also have the four dots, don't they? That looks like a square with what the top right corner being red. Anywho, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wise Guys Entertainment. This is Joe Wyman. Um, I was going to try and use Rumble Studio to schedule to make pre-recorded videos of upcoming unboxings, but that ended up to be a waste of time. With the free version of Rumble Studio, you can only schedule out the current day and the following day in advance. And I'm wanting to do a schedule of every other week, like I used to be able to do in StreamYard free version. But Rumble Studio, for whatever reason, isn't allowing that. So what I'm doing instead is, I went to my StreamYard free version, and they blew away all my destinations connections. And so I went through the process of trying to reestablish those connections. And then I got to YouTube, where my main channel is, and for the life of it, StreamYards won't connect to my YouTube anymore. It just takes me to some stupid website that looks like YouTube streaming RMTP configuration settings, but it doesn't give me the preview screen I'm supposed to get, where I can request reconnection to YouTube. So I reached out to StreamYard tech support for that. They, as expected, responded back with a stupid canned response saying, here's how you fix it. And obviously no human read it. But what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go through and knock out several streams of unboxings all in a row, because I have no interest or patience right now to do them on a consistent schedule, which makes me a bad YouTuber, I know, or a bad streamer in general, but frick it. I'm just going to do it my way. I'll do it my way. All right, so we're doing unboxings of Ethan Van Sciver's All Caps Comics. It's going to be an assortment, because I don't remember what I ordered except the obvious here. So I got this one tube style box. I don't know if there's a tube inside the box or just if the contents are literally just in the box. So let's find out what's in the box. I know I've got a potato can, but if you can see, they use All Caps Comics branded tape. You lick it or you put it over a wet sponge, and then it activates the glue, and then you put it on here. This is actually a better job than I've seen previously on some of the other All Caps merch that's been shipped out. Sometimes the tape will be nearly falling off, or it'll be partially applied. So I think it's just a matter of not using sufficient water to activate the glue, and the glue's not being securely, or the tape is not being securely adhered. You can take I don't know if you'll see this either with my potato can, but you can actually see kind of how the tape itself is made. I kind of geek out on the details of what stuff is made from and how it's made. But the idea is it's got this like fiber filament or whatever that's in a parallel and a crosshatched pattern. So it's kind of like the concept applied to when you're laying down a concrete sidewalk or a concrete um, driveway. Before you put it down, you put these things down called dobies, which are these little concrete blocks on the gravel that you pounded down flat and level. And then you lay down on it this network of rebar that you form in like a cross-hatched design. Not cross-hatch, I don't think is the proper term, but crisscross maybe. So you've got parallel lines of rebar in one direction, and then parallel bars in the other direction, and then you tie them at the meeting points with wire, and then you stick the dobies underneath the wire crossings, if that makes sense, where they meet, and that elevates it like an inch or two off the ground, off the gravel, and then you're basically elevating the rebar so that it's roughly in the middle, the dead center of your concrete that you're laying down. So when you lay down the concrete, you don't see the rebar, obviously. It's hidden in the middle. It's kind of like a sandwich, you know? Okay, let's open this bad boy so we can answer the age-old question. What's in the box? Tell me what's in the box. Well, you know what? I think I'd better cut over here too. Ooh, I think I looked down and found where it comes over. What the hell? Is that spam I got on my phone? Okay. So all right. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Oh, frickin' A. All right. I just thought of something. All right. Ooh-wee. I guess I should probably take these out so that you guys can see it. So I got, oh, okay. They are the same length. For a sec, because of how they were placed, I thought they were all, I mean, that one of them was shorter than the other two. But we got 3 blacklight posters, Cyber Frog, obviously. I'm going to have to, not so much pause, but go off cam momentarily. One moment, I got to fix something. Oh, wait. It doesn't have one of those avatars with uh, how do you describe it? Elevating, no. Exploding, no. Elevating, no. It doesn't have the. It doesn't matter if my head's cut off. Um, it, Radiating, maybe. I like when your streaming software has the avatar, even if it's just the plain old logo of the streaming software. But so you have the the stuff coming off that avatar. to un- to reflect that you're talking and that the audio is picking up your audio, your voice. All right, man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm imagining getting it put back in. Oh shoot! It's been it's been 6 days since you looked at me. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do this or if I'll be able to. Can I use that as a frame? Hold on. Oh, you know what? Let me try this. See, the problem is I got this a while ago, but I didn't do any unboxing video. So it's been sitting in the box all this time. So this probably is not going to do it any justice, and I might not even be able to effectively demonstrate what the heck the poster is showing. So these are all blacklight posters, basically. Do I have a rod or something? Oh shoot! I don't want to like bend it or. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can use one of the other. One of the. All right, I did not think through how I was gonna do this. Oh, come on, work with me. Work with me, I say. All right, whoa, and a little better. All right, so this might give you an idea. I don't even know if I have this right side up or upside down. Let me see. Oh, sideways. All right, hold on. You know what? For this first one, I might actually be able to use two of the poster things instead of the box. This will be easier. All right, so I think I got this. All right. Oh man, check this out. Freaking A. Is that lit or what? Whoa. All right, hold on. It's American Hopper. Don't let me be. American Hopper. Da-da-da-da. Listen to what I say. Don't go knocking on my door. This is based off of Kelsey Shannon's cover. Wait a minute. Is that right? Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Okay, Cyber Frogs. What the heck? Okay. Cyber Frog's left wrist is resting on the left handlebar. Okay. All right. And his feet are on his right foot is on the pedal, I think. Is it? I never looked at the detail. His left leg is not even on the pedal or the, I forget the term for the, no, it's not the peg. I think the peg, you've got pegs on the backside of the bike for if you have a passenger behind you. And then the right arm is just flailing out, like, I guess, in a cheering motion or something. But yeah, as with any flocked poster, you've got all this loose flocking floating about on the edges and stuff. But man, this is cool. I don't have a black light. I don't own a black light, but one of these days I might buy one. You can get them at like Spirit Halloween during Halloween season, which is now. You can also get it from places like Oh, shoot. What is it called? Hot Topic, is it? Let's see if I can effectively put this back in the tube. Because I don't have any frames ready to put these into. I'm pretty broke, don't you know? And I also don't have a real way to easily display them. Um, I am in my place. Yeah, my place doesn't have a whole lot of wall space. Let's call it wall space, but if I started hanging stuff up, I don't think it would. I think it would feel closed. Let me see. I'm trying to tighten the tube, but no, I'll do it later. Whatever. I'll do it later. I don't want to spend people's time struggling to put this back in. Let's go to the second one. If you go to, well, if you follow EVS, you'll know that on his live streams, he puts a lot of his products on sale. So you can score some really good deals on prints, on books, on action figures. Let's see if I can reuse this on one side, since it's still pretty stiff. And then use this on the other side. Now, I don't remember what each of the images looks like. So this will be kind of new to me as well. Okay, let's see. Man, the curviness of it all is strong. I mean, the not curviness, but the elasticity, I guess might be the term. It's been rolled up for so long that it's really strong and holding up. All right, so anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. So, all right, this goes, oh, check that out. I might have to stand back further. We'll go back even further. Oh no, I fell over the edge. All right, can you see that? All of these are flocked. All of these are blacklight posters. If I remember, you can find blacklight posters affordably priced for like $25, $30 maybe. Okay, let's actually, I'll just do it this way. Okay, then we got one more of the posters. Whoops, I don't need the box, but I do need this guy here. Yeah, it's just a matter of making a tighter tube to get it to fit back in the plastic. And since it does have flocking, I think keeping it in the plastic until I'm ready to display is going to be the way to go. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, so these all arrived in good shape. Burp, 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 burp. I will rock with you with Tutti Frutti Pebbles in my soup. I will rock with you with Tutti Frutti Pebbles in my soup. All right, so let's see. What does this look like? Oh. Uh, Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay. I'm not sure. Is one of them something fly? I don't remember the names, unfortunately. And the other one's Scorpion. Is that Scorpion in the bottom corner? I'm not sure. Long, long fingers reaching out. The forearm is covered in spikes. I think one of the arms has a pistol in it. The rear of the abdomen, I think, has three pincers. And in the foreground, or is this all one character? If it's all one character, it's not Scorpion, it's that other thing. Isn't there something such and something or other fly? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. But that's what the third poster looks like. Whoa! All right. So I'll get those wrapped back up in their plastic later. I've got a couple more packages from EVS in all caps comics. I don't remember exactly what they are. I think I know what one of them is. But again, I haven't done unboxings in ages. So these things have been just sitting around my place till I could stream the unboxing. Oh, hello. Oops. All right. There we go. Wow. All right. So this is a standard Gemini mailer. These are pretty reliable. And then inside the Gemini mailer is a little pouch. A little padded pouch. I forgot these were a thing that companies made these little itty bitty padded pouches. Okay. Nothing else in there. Oh, all right. Okay, it's a cyber frog card set. I need to immediately put them in a binder. Put them in a sleeve. I've got a bunch of sleeves. I don't like the idea of leaving them in one of these little guys. But I got the sleeves. I got some binders. So we've got it. This looks like the Dale Keown trading card collection. Let's see. Sorry for the potato cam. For me streaming alone, it serves its purpose, but when it comes to trying to show off stuff, it is not the best. It's far from it because you can't see any detail or any clear picture. Maybe I should try hooking up some other cameras to my rig and see how it displays here. Um, but anyway, it's Heather and Cyberfrog. This is the first pencil and inks I did for all caps. I did it in layers despite John Malin's fervent disapproval. Dale Keown. Uh, Dale Keown 2. Cyberfrog. I literally cannot believe how well Kyle Ritter brought my first impression of Cyberfrog to life. Salamandroid. I couldn't be happier with the colors. Kyle Ritter is fire. Yeah, he's good. Uh, he's slow, but he's good. Sounds like he's got a lot of projects he's working on. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I did this sketch while Ethan was doing a live show. This was my first impression of Cyberfrog. It's like a sketch. And again, I get it. It's potato cam quality. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm making do with what I got. DK5. Ooh, wow. That's a good Salamandroid drawing. This was my first impression of Salamandroid. Pencils in Photoshop inking. So this might give you incentive to pick up your own set if there are any left on his eBay store. Actually, he's migrated his eBay store. Well, he's migrated his eBay store to Back Me Bro, the crowdfunding platform for comics and other stuff. Um, there's also Cursed Heart Creations. Um, what is it? Knitted dolls, something like that. Um, and there's some. There's at least one storefront, Ethan's, and he's. Oh, hold on. All right, Ethan's, and then that's basically selling all his prints, his trading cards, his merch like caps, t-shirts, hoodies, and he's using the eBay store for auctions. Uh, a more realistic pencil head study of Salamandroid. I was still working out the kinks. I like that there's a little behind the scenes stuff with Dale Keown quotes. Another Sal head study sketch. I always have to draw a big face shot. I might be obsessed. Man, the man is freaking so detailed. I love heavy details. That's why I like Ethan's work and Dale Keown's. Super tight Cyberfrog pencil layer. I like to get the pencils right before I move on to the inking. Holy cow, man. Again, hopefully this gives you or encouragement to pick up this stuff yourself on Back Me Bro on Ethan's storefront. I love the storefront aspect. And my first attempt at drawing Heather, I almost got it. That's a pretty damn first attempt. All right, so that's package number 2. I'll put that aside. That has to be sleeved. Put in one of those pages. And then this, wait a minute, no, that's something else. This one. So another Gemini mailer. It feels a little heavier and thicker. It's got chicken fry tape on it. 12-piece. Made fresh, served hot. Is there anything bigger than a 12-piece? If there's something bigger than a 12-piece, I'd like a bucket, the family size, you know? And yes, it'll be just me eating it. I'm not sharing it with anybody. I want my chicken fry. I want my chicken fry. All right. Gemini mailer. Boom. Boom. Bow wow. Boom. All right, let's see what we got. Anything else in here? Anything hidden? Nope. Nothing up my sleeve. All right. Wow. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to open them or I might just. Oh, look at this. I might just. I don't know if I'll flip through them or anything. All right. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we'll see. We'll play by ear. That's not a bad way to do it. So when they taped it at an angle, you know? And if you approach it from one side, it doesn't take too much effort to open it up, you know? Which is actually kind of cool. I used to always dead middle, dead center, stick it straight up and down vertically. And that, I'd use, actually, wait a minute. I used to do it in two places to try and secure it down, but it was kind of a pain to take them out. All right, so everyone by now has probably already picked up these books. Oh, damn, man. Oh. All right, just look at. So these are like mini-sized comics, I guess. I know my camera was potato, but I thought it was better than this. Okay. It's like, oh, you know what? I think it's 800 by 600 to be honest. And I don't think I have any controls to go any higher. Yeah, might be time to invest in a new camera, maybe in a year or two. Unless one of my existing cameras I have laying around is compatible. So this is Cyberfrog Amphibionics. Then we've got Salamandroid Color Zine. Wait, hold on. Oh, I got two Amphibionics, just two different covers. Oh, Amphibionics too. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's basically a little mini comic book. That's cool. Fewer pages. I'm just kind of so the color zine has slick glossy pages, whereas Amphibionics has like I don't know if it's technically newsprint or just heavyweight paper. Both well, hold on. Amphibionics one almost feels like color zine formatting and quality. Well, I don't know. It's probably just high, uh, uh, heavier weight paper, you know, than simply basic newsprint. Okay, so that's that. Let's look at. So we got Cyberfrog, Cyberfrog 2 deleted scenes, Wreck Planet, exclusive extended scenes, blind alleys. Blind alleys. What are those? And additional context. And there's some kind of card in here too. So let's take a look, shall we? The card okay. This is very thin and lightweight, so it's not a whole book plus the deleted scenes and extras. It's just literally the deleted scenes and extras. So here's a card that came with it. Give this card to your comic store. Yes, I want my Cyberfrog #1 in the censored page. Please reserve me however many copies. of Cyberfrog #1 and the free bonus page, shipping February 96, 1996, from All Caps Comics. Please print clearly. Oh, I don't know if this is just intended as a cute insert, because if you really did give this to someone, well, it's all glossy, so it leads me to believe that it's just for funsies. I don't know if any of you were here when I did one of my early streams, but I visited my local comic shop and spouted, wow, this might have been all the way in 2019 or 2020. I was telling them all about Comicsgate and, raving about uh, the whole concept and everything. And then I later came back to the store and brought a big old bin of most of my collection. It was like one of those black and yellow bins, and it had the majority of my Comicsgate collection. And I think I even at the time was able to bring the Cyberfrog figurines. But anyway, yeah, that was a trip. It was fun. I don't know what the comic book owner thought of me, but he seemed pretty quite excited and interested and impressed at the quality of the books. Giving this card to your comic store manager is the only way to get the censored page. Return this card to your retailer immediately, definitely before December 14th, 1995. 1995. The order deadline for February 96 comic books. Note, offer no longer valid unless you have a time machine and can go back to 1995. Retailers, please collect these request cards for Cyberfrog #1. For each of these cards that you send back, All Comics by January 5th, 96, you will receive a limited edition print of a page that was censored from Cyberfrog #1 to give to the customer who returned the card. Each participating store will receive one extra Cyberfrog print signed by Ethan Van Sciver, in addition to the prints for each of the Cyberfrog requests. The Cyberfrog prints will ship directly to your store 1 week before the first issue of Cyberfrog. The store that sends in the most request cards will win a free in-store appearance by Cyberfrog creator Ethan Van Sciver. The offer will only be fulfilled through participating direct market comic book store that sends in the set comic book. Wait, what? The offer will only be fulfilled through participating direct market comic book store. I think that should be stores that send in the sets of request cards. Cards sent in by individual consumers are not eligible and will be discarded. There are no exceptions to this policy. Copyright 2022. All Caps Comics, Cyberfrog retail offer, Marlton, New Jersey. Was this back in the Harris Comics days? Was this a real thing that happened? What I wanted to do is compare this card with the size of a standard trading card. Oh, exactly the same size. Okay. All right. So it'll fit in my sleeves. Nice. I'll stick that over there. So Cyberfrog 2, Red Planet, deleted scenes. Yeah, around the time it was either Red Planet 2 or Cyberfrog 3, I got hit hard financially, and my ability to fund crowdfunded projects got decimated. So I've just been trying to support in other ways. Well, is that really how he looks from the profile? Oh. Anyway. Oh man. Jeez, it sure is blurry. This is worse than I remember it being. Hey, Billy Power Max, hail. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Right, so we got that. Rolling Stones. Oh man, cool. What is this? Storytelling can sometimes feel like sketching with a pencil. Sometimes you get partway into a drawing and have to erase a portion of it. Other times you've got to just crumple it up and start over again. Oh, and some kind of like behind the scenes notes. That's cool. Here are some sequences from Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet that were cut for similar reasons, but they're too good not to let you see them all. Nice. That's cool. I like that. All right. I like behind the scenes content. Whoa. I reapplied the piece of tape, some of the flocking from the poster. Oh dear. Oh man, this is so cool. Cyberfrog, Heartsick Horror, and Skyber Morgus. That's EJ Morgus and White. Oh man, White. Who is White again? I forget. With Kyle Ritter. Then there's Wright and Eric Weathers. He's like the CG king of lettering. This is cool. It's semi-realistic. I know you can't see it, unfortunately. Jeez, the more I look at my screen, the more I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Why did my whole bloody thing seems? Hold on, let me try something. Oh, it's got a physical iris. Well, not a. It's got a physical cover, so I can close it if I need to. This seems blurrier than normal, actually. Hold on. Hmm. All right, maybe. Has it always been this blurry? Jeez, what the hell? This this just this just seems blurrier than usual. This does not look like 800 by 600, does it? I don't know. You guys can tell me in the chat if it looks super potato. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is on Heartsick Horror, it I was worried that I didn't pick up this book. I thought it was one of those I missed, but it looks pretty realistic. It looks like it was still done with traditional media. However, it kind of reminds me of, when you had that period in comics where wait, hold on. All right, I've got time. I'm going to try and finish all my unboxings before I start work today. Um, there was this period of time where it was popular to do covers that looked like they were photographs of the hero, but very realistic. Some of them were done like traditional media, but some of them looked like they were photos of cosplayers. And I think there were a couple cases where they were. Maybe was Squirrel Girl one of those examples? But this one, which was my favorite at the time, was Dazzler. And she was on her roller skates. Um, but I don't know how they made it. It sort of looked like a cosplayer, but I'm not sure if it really was. I thought I felt something inside, like a loose trading card, but maybe not. Oh, look at this advertisement for his action figures. Cool. Man, this cam is bothering me now. I mean, maybe it's good enough for doing my live streaming gaming, but when it comes to unboxings, well, it's going to be a while before I'll be able to afford more to do more unboxings. But for other purposes that require uh, detail and stuff, I mean, I could take static photos and share them for some content, but if I want to do like live unboxings and stuff, I really need to step it up and just deal with it. That's cool, advertising the figures. I always wanted to get the figures, but it's always been the wrong time for me. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, what? Hold on. Wait, what? Huh? Is that intentional? Man, Heather looks so good. What I'm asking about is on on this page. So on this page of Heartsick Horror, in her tummy area, her abdomen, it looks like a little rectangle next to her arm. And in that rectangle, it looks like the background scenery. So it's like you've got her sitting down, right? Just chilling. And then you've got this rectangular cut opening in the body, right? And then you could see right through me to the background, which is the forest. I think that was a goof on Kyle Ritter's part. Unless that's somehow intentional? It looks like shrubbery, trees, and maybe a walking path. I don't know. Anyway, it's just something that popped out at me. Holy frick. When you get to this page, pay close attention to Cyberfrog's knuckles because it's got reflections in them. Righteous, man. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Put this guy back in. So apparently I picked up some kind of collection of the supplemental books. Oh, I got another one of these. I think it's another 3-pack. Amphibionics 1 and 2, and then probably the magazine. Let me see. Amphibionics, yep, the Salamandroid Killer Zine, and Amphibionics 1 and 2. How is it that I'm getting paper cuts? It doesn't even feel like I'm getting cut. And I don't even see how it could be. Oh, did I order 2 sets? Okay. Well, I got another Heartsick Horror. Maybe I did get 2 sets then. Sweet. And I got another Cyberfrog deleted scenes. Let me take out this card though, because I want to add it to my pile of cards that have to be added to the binder, my trading card binder. I got to do a video of that too. Sweet. All right. So that concludes the stream. I know it went on kind of long. How long did it go? 50 minutes. I want to thank you all for joining me and appreciate it. It's 12:49. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try and cram in 3 more unboxings before like 1:15. at 1:15 p.m. Eastern. So take it easy. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your continued support. You all rock, and we'll see you on the next stream, which should be in a couple minutes. Bye.